Ready? Start. Honorable Speaker, Sir, Bihar has frequently suffered from floods, many of them originating outside the country. Plans to build flood control structures in Nepal are yet to progress. Our government, through the Accelerated Irrigation Benefit Program and other sources, will provide financial support for projects with estimated cost of rupees 11,000 crore, such as the Kosi Mechi intra-state link and 20 other ongoing and new schemes including barrages, river pollution abatement and irrigation projects. In addition, survey and investigation of Kosi related flood mitigation and irrigation projects will be undertaken. Assam grapples with floods every year by the Brahmaputra River and its tributaries originating outside India. We will provide assistance to Assam for flood management and related projects. Himachal Pradesh suffered extensive losses due to floods last year. Our government will provide assistance to the state for reconstruction and rehabilitation through multilateral development assistance. Uttarakhand too suffered losses due to cloud bursts and massive landslides. We will provide assistance to the state. Recently, Sikkim witnessed devastating floods and landslides that wreaked havoc across the state. Our government will provide assistance to the state. Tourism has always been a part of our civilization. Our efforts in positioning India as a global tourist destination will also create jobs, stimulate investments, and unlock economic opportunities for other sectors. In addition to the measures outlined in the interim budget, I propose the following measures. Vishnupad Temple at Gaya and Mahabodhi Temple at Bodh Gaya in Bihar are of immense spiritual significance. Comprehensive development of Vishnu Temple corridor and Mahabodhi Temple corridor will be supported, modeled on the successful Kashi Vishwanath Temple corridor, to transform them into world class pilgrim and tourist destinations. Rajgir holds immense religious significance for Hindus, Buddhists, and Jains. The 20th Tirthankara Muni temple in the Zen temple complex is ancient. The Saptarishi or the seven hot springs form a warm water Brahmkund that is sacred. A comprehensive development initiative for Rajgir will be undertaken. Our government will support the development of Nalanda as a tourist center besides reviving Nalanda University to its glorious stature. Odisha's scenic beauty, temples, monuments, craftsmanship, wildlife sanctuaries, natural landscapes, and shining beaches make it an ultimate tourism destination. Our government will provide assistance for their development. We will operationalize the Anushandhan National Research Fund for basic research and prototype development. Further, we will set up a mechanism for spurring private sector driven research. We will formulate an economic policy framework to delineate the overarching approach to economic development and set the scope of the next generation of reforms for facilitating employment opportunities and sustaining high growth. Our government will initiate and incentivize reforms for 1. Improving productivity of factors of production and 2. Facilitating markets and sectors to become more efficient. These reforms will cover all factors of production, namely land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship and technology as an enabler of improving total factor productivity and bridging inequality. Effective implementation of several of these reforms requires collaboration between the center and the states and building consensus as development of the country lies in development of the states for promoting competitive federalism and incentivizing states for faster implementation of reforms. I propose to earmark a significant part of the 50-year interest free loan. Working with the states, we will initiate the following reforms: land related reforms and actions both in rural and urban areas. Will cover 1. Land administration, planning and management, and 2. Urban planning, uses and building bylaws. These will be incentivized for completion within the next 3 years through appropriate fiscal support. Rural and related actions will include 1. Assignment of unique land parcel identification number or Pahu Aadhaar for all lands, 2. Digitization of land maps, 3. Survey of map subdivisions as per current ownership, 4. Establishment of land registry, and 5. Linking to the farmers registry. These actions will also facilitate credit flow and other agricultural services. Land records in urban areas will be digitized with GIS mapping. An IT based system for property record administration, updating, and tax administration will be established. These will also facilitate improving the financial position of urban local bodies. Our government will facilitate the provision of a wide array of services to labor, including those for employment and skilling. A comprehensive integration of eSharam portal with other portals will facilitate such one-stop solution. Open architecture databases for the rapidly changing labor market. A skill requirements and available job roles and a mechanism to connect job aspirants with potential employers and a skill providers will be covered in these services. For meeting financing needs of the economy, our government will bring out a financial sector vision and strategy document to prepare the sector in terms of size, capacity, and skills. This will set the agenda for the next 5 years and guide the work of the government, regulators, financial institutions, and market participants. We will develop a taxonomy for climate finance for enhancing the availability of capital for climate adaptation and mitigation. This will support achievement of the country's climate commitments and green transition. Stop.